Devised by Professor Michael Porter in 1979 from Harvard Business School, Porter's 5 forces framework continues to be widely used in analysis of the forces that affect industries. Though simple, Porter's 5 forces is a powerful tool when it comes to the analysis of your business's competition level and the best strategies for its potential profitability and sustainability. When analyzing the market, Porter realized that many organizations were focusing on what their competitors were doing without examining the environmental factors that had an impact on their organization as well. Understanding the competitive forces in the environment that affects the profitability of your business is crucial because you will then be in a position to make strategic adjustments. In a market position with competitors offering the same products and services, Porter's 5 forces analysis helps companies to tell whether they are doing well or worse than its competitors. It gives a clearer picture of the competitive landscape of the business. Successful marketing strategies start with an exhaustive industrial analysis followed by a strong examination of the competition. Again, the use of Porter's 5 forces analysis varies. It will not only help a business identify its dominant competitors, but it can also help structure the best marketing strategy that suits the company's growth in new markets. Whether you are a small local business or a multinational company, understanding your competitors' marketing strategies, services, and products is critical for your survival. In the world of business analytics, Porter's 5 forces framework is regarded as a macro tool because it analyzes the economy as a whole. Porter's 5 forces analysis, also known as industry analysis, is based on the fact that the profit margins vary from industry to industry. These variations can only be explained by the structures of the industries. The main goal of Porter's 5 forces analysis is to get a better understanding of an industry's attractiveness. It is, however, not limited to that. It creates a starting point for strategy formulation and a better understanding of the competitive environment a business operates in. Have you ever wondered why companies like Uber, Amazon, Netflix, Apple, Tesla are hailed as the major disruptive forces in the business world? Uber, for example, has grown from a black car service to the biggest taxi service in the world. Over 60 billion market valuation and operations spread out in over 60 countries. In a few short years, these multinationals have captured the loyalty of their customers by providing unmatched services to individuals of all calibers. Understanding Porter's 5 forces model. Michael Porter's theory argued that understanding an industry structure and its competitive forces would be very important in strategic and effective decision making, as well as coming up with a convincing future strategy for effective competition. That's because these 5 forces, though basic, have a collective strength that affects the ultimate profitability of an industry. So what are these 5 forces? According to Porter, the 5 forces that affect the competition of every industry are threats of new entrants, threat of substitutes, suppliers' bargaining power, customers' bargaining power, and competitive rivalries. To understand these 5 forces in thorough detail, we will discuss each force with a real-life industry example. The company I have chosen to review is Uber. I assume all of you are aware of Uber. For those who don't, here's a brief summary of the company. Uber, headquartered in the United States, operates in more than 600 cities around the world. Although it has food delivery apps, it is mostly known for its car transportation services. The service is designed to locate a customer, then connect them to drivers that can transport them where they need to go, much like a taxi service. Uber has gained a competitive advantage in several countries because their services are cheaper than other modes of transport in many countries. By analyzing Porter's 5 forces analysis on Uber, we are going to find out how external factors affect its competitiveness in the market. So with that brief background, you will look at each of the 5 forces in detail.